what I requested.
I believe in you.
All right.
Get over here.
Don't click on Chad's comment. Just
Now we gotta get through all of them.
I'm coming in.
Oh
with
my God. There we
All
go.
right, there we go.
Hello, Internet. My name's Dakota. We're Northern Knives doing our monthly live stream. And today we're joined by a special guest, Marty, wearing the best Miami Vice misspelled shirt ever. That shirt is fucking awesome, by the way.
And the clutch hat.
Yeah, that's how he's acceptable.
Yeah, we dig it.
So far we've already got a bunch of people tuning in here. We got Sharp Bevel.
Hello,
Evening.
sir.
Minnesota, man. It's way colder than here right now.
yeah.
Man, props.
Hello from Kodiak. I didn't know you were in Kodiak, Sharp Bevel.
Yep.
Ty Yamet's
Hello,
coming
Ty.
in from the other side.
Oh man, Ty's got some artwork coming.
Hello from the other side. Who is that? What is that?
Adele.
Oh, that's not
Come on,
Adele?
you know
I don't know. Like, I know that. I know what he's doing, but I don't know what it is.
We need more ice, apparently. Ice, baby.
Was the mic on when we
No,
talked
what?
about?
It was not.
CPM.
Jesus Christ. Are people listening to us?
Hello, everyone. And we got Arrowhead guys. Hi, y'all.
What's up?
How y'all doing?
Hello, y'all.
So what's new in the knife world? You, Mike, Alistair, have kind of a pulse on that. What's going on?
I'm gonna default to you.
Man, what is going on right now? I don't know.
I mean, we're now a Chavez dealer. That's kind of a big deal.
That's new in our world.
Well, that's in
Yeah.
our world, yeah.
Well, I don't care.
So it's like about a year ago, like we did this, we compiled like a list of dealers that we wanted to take on, and we placed a bunch of orders, but everyone was like, oh, it's going to be about a year out. So
Yeah,
this
yeah.
should be a year.
So now it's all coming home to roost.
Yeah, so there's...
Well, and I'm
yeah.
actually really happy about the Chavez stuff.
They're great, man.
Man,
Yeah.
we got drop points, Tontos. We even have that one previously
Sonic,
owned,
yeah.
that Warncliffe.
Yeah,
God damn, this is actually
they're
nice.
killer knives, man.
Yeah,
They're killer knives.
I really like. I remember way back in the day when we first started doing custom mods. We had a guy who had a like $2,500 Chavez, and he wanted to top grind on it. When Chavez first started putting the top grinds on, and he asked us to do it, and I was like, I can do it. The problem is if I fuck it up, I can't replace it.
Yeah, it's
And I had to tell the guy
irreplaceable.
no. I was like, I don't trust myself. If it was mine, I'd do it, but I'm not doing it on the customers, which kind of weirded me out. But I love Chavez's stuff,
They're
and
great.
especially that Warncliffe that we got in.
It's awesome.
It's
So
so
saw that
nice.
today.
And we got those. We've got Sharp by Design coming in, which should be fun. And then Demco, hopefully soon, will be dropping as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Glass stone versus ceramic stone versus diamond stone. Which would you guys choose? Me being a neophyte would probably say like it's the
A
difference
what?
between neophyte.
What?
I've only ever read the word. I'm
It's all right.
I'm book learned.
I didn't mean to.
Keep
do it like
going.
that.
So like for me, it would be the difference between removing and honing.
Well, diamond's gonna be rough generally. If you get like off the shelf diamond, it's gonna be rough. Ceramic's gonna be less so. I honestly can't read that because my contacts are dirty.
Glass
So
stone?
stone versus ceramic versus diamond stone.
Diamond's gonna be the roughest. Ceramic less
It's gotta
so. Glass
Nice, very
even
close.
finer. So it's gonna be varying. It's gonna be varying. It's gonna be varying grits from diamond to ceramic to glass.
So it depends what you're trying to do. Like remove material.
It really does.
Just kind of almost strop it back to shape. I guess the glass would be the best.
Diamond's going to take more material, so use it sparingly. You don't want to, especially if you have a very expensive knife, you don't want to take a lot of steel off of that. But
Ceramic would be perhaps for maintaining, like if you want to avoid removing steel.
and if you
use
want
ceramic
something
frequently.
super nice, clean, and fine, then go glass. But I like ceramic. I think it's a nice mix, and you're not spending fucking 2 hours sharpening something.
Just got to use it a lot,
Yeah, exactly.
We do have a burning comment here from Hardy. You guys getting any Project X's?
I really hope so. I emailed them a few days ago and have not
A
heard
little bit
anything.
more in depth. What is Project X?
Hinderer Project X.
Hinderer. Okay.
Yes, it is very cool, new-ish model from them.
Is it
Dropped
like
last year.
extreme? You know.
The CX2.
I like.
What are we doing here?
I don't know.
what are we doing here?
Hinder, huh?
Yeah, it's super
Hinderer,
cool.
you
They have
say.
like a textured lock side, and they're pretty badass, and they're super hard to come by these days. And we've had an open order with them for a year, probably. For
It's been
Project
quite a while.
X's.
Yeah, it's been quite a while.
Nothing yet, but hopefully they have. I know they're just doing another drop, so
Is it
hopefully
like
we'll get
a
something out of that.
standard Hinderer, but it's just the
It's going to be a
lock
it's
side
an
is
inline.
textured?
It's definitely different. It's a little bit bigger. It's like usually a Bowie, so there's
Okay.
yeah. It's badass.
Well, I mean, if you want to know something about hinderers, that's how you ask. I
Yes, fanboy over here. We need to get you like a
Fanboy.
Hinderer tattoo or a patch.
guess. Fanboy, you're not
Nice.
gonna be all shitty about it. Just because he owns 5 doesn't mean he's a fan.
That's true.
Fan person. Sorry.
And he's not a boy, he's a man.
I'm a fan man.
Fan man.
I just imagine like
You
this.
sound like the bad guy from an 80s kung fu movie.
I'm fan man.
Oh
Damn
my
it.
god, look out, it's the fan man.
Any fucking Bollywood or fucking Chinese flick from the 80s. Oh my God. We got Sharp Bevel coming in here. You guys familiar with Work Tough from Taiwan? They make mostly monster blades. They're pretty amazing.
I know Work Tough. I don't have a lot of personal experience with
I
them.
really don't
Do
either.
you either?
No. Yeah, no.
I mean, I'm aware,
yeah,
but
yeah,
I don't have a lot of personal experience with it.
And Hardy's coming back in on that Project X. They're kind of a folding version of the Ranch.
that's a
Fixie.
good way to put it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
He's right.
Should have one upstairs. It's really badass. 3V. Super cool.
Hey, Hardy, by the way,
if he needed one, I don't know.
I'm sure he's aware. He's in here enough. He came into the
valley.
Valley store the other day when I
Oh,
was
all right.
there too. So
Nice.
Oh, you made it out to the Valley store?
yeah, well, he was at Sportsman's and he called me. He's like, "Hey, do you have this and this?" And I was like, "No, I don't, but I can order it in." He goes, "Well, I'm across the street at Sportsman's." I was like, "Well, fuck,
Come the fuck
just
on over."
come over." Yeah. So he came in and hung out a little
Nice.
bit. Nice to see you, Hardy.
Hmm.
You sound like you're really enjoying that cigar.
Yeah, it's quite,
Alright.
it's quite delightful, as Ben would say.
Apparently
So-
Why
I
is
say
he
delightful.
throwing it at you?
I don't know. Apparently I say delightful. I don't know.
You haven't for a while, but you said it like a lot for a while, and I was like, it's now in my
I
time.
gave it to you. Now it's yours.
Yeah, it's mine.
Take care of it, Dakota. All right.
So
Take care.
there's
of
another
it.
blade show coming up here in the near future in Atlanta. Is that correct? Or
No, it's in June.
That's a dream.
it's in June?
Yeah, we got some time.
It's coming up pretty quick.
Wishful thinking. I
Mike,
mean,
you going?
I'm not committing to shit.
You should probably go though.
I should probably go.
Yeah.
God, you'll
At this point right now, I'm not committing to anything.
just send us a picture when you're like outside of air conditioning where your shirt's just completely drenched.
Well, I can barely talk, so I'm not gonna commit to like flying down to Atlanta in June.
It's like
It's my
3
only-
months down the road.
Well, that's my only problem with Blade Show. Yes, I'm sure it's fun and it's great, but it's fucking Atlanta in June.
Yeah.
Who wants to do that?
Can you imagine how amazing ice cream would be?
But as an Alaskan, you'd have to have a cool shirt, running cold water all over your body the whole time.
I lived
thing.
I lived in Phoenix for 16 years, and Atlanta in June can go fuck itself.
Right? Yeah.
We got another one here. Alistair, you should come to Seaside with me.
Seaside.
Seaside?
Seaside, Oregon? I love Seaside.
there's a few before.
There's a few places.
Are you
called
skipping?
Seaside. Oh, I did not realize that. Sorry. He's got an awesome Bowie already.
He does. Oh, of course. Yeah, I forgot about that. You do. Yeah, you
What's
do.
your favorite stupid knife, folder, or fixed blade?
You mean stupid big?
Yeah, stupid big knife.
Stupid knife in general.
I'll throw this up because this is in my pocket. My favorite stupid big knife is the ZT308. It's chunky, it's ridiculous, and I fucking love it. The action's great. That's my favorite.
My second ZT was the 300 chassis. So they made the 300, the 301, 302, 303. And I picked it specifically because it was the biggest folder we had in the shop at the time. So I would 100% be on board with that one.
It's pretty badass, right?
I loved it.
Yeah.
And they skyrocketed in price, and I sold them all at the height of their popularity, and no regrets.
No
If you're-
regrets.
So stupid big is all, relative.
Relative.
Like, would you consider that stupid big, or is that just large? You know what I mean?
Medfords would be stupid big.
Maybe.
I
Like
gotta,
a TIFF.
Yeah, that's
Stupid
yeah,
big.
that's pretty big.
I gotta say my favorite just stupid knife of all time would probably be the Medford Artica.
Oh, that's wild. Yeah.
Yeah, that was like 3 fucking pounds in your pocket.
Yep.
It was. I weighed the goddamn
Not
thing. It was
debating.
almost 3 pounds. It was like 2 pounds of titanium and a pound of blade. It was this giant goddamn folder that just went funk.
My 300 Win Mag barely weighs more than that.
It was a big old blade. If I had less sense than money, I would definitely pick something like that up, but
You're insinuating that you don't.
I don't.
All right.
Yeah.
Need like a chest holster for it, not a pocket.
Yeah. It's something you
Ka-chunk.
So I'm picking like my favorite, like very large knife, Benchmade Crooked River all the way.
Yeah.
I love that thing.
Is that large though?
that's
It's
so
pretty big, man. If the
conservative.
308 is, then you can say the Crooked River is.
I mean, OAL.
And the
Okay, I'll give you OAL.
Yeah.
But just straight up weight.
Yeah, that's fair. It's not as heavy.
I would say in
Yeah.
the context of a knife you're going to have in your pocket, of an EDC context,
Yeah.
Crooked River,
Crooked
or
River.
are pretty fucking big for an
Yeah.
EDC knife.
What about you, Marty?
We already has a pretty big ass knife on him, doesn't he?
Ooh, Marty picked
Oh
up.
wait.
Marty picked up a
Oh
gem
wait.
today.
Oh wait.
We got him.
New today. I don't know a lot about it, but I like it.
Combat Troodon.
Just show it over here,
Hold
man.
it, hold
Right
it
above
over
the-
Hey,
the,
wait.
Yeah.
I gotta
yeah.
say, you're in good company,
Holy
man.
Shit. Combat
You're
shoot
in
on,
good
buddies.
company.
Combat shoot
Shoot
on,
on,
buddies.
buddy.
You gotta touch the tips now.
Oh,
Don't touch
I
it
gotta
on
touch
camera.
the tips. Hold on.
never touched a tip.
Don't cross the streams.
Holy shit.
You said don't cross the street.
The door swings both ways.
What about the Kershaw OTF? Is it still hard to get stuff from them?
Very hard to get. Haven't been able to get one in yet.
Look cool though.
Look cool. Can't wait to check it out.
Yeah.
Very hard to get.
Oh, Hardy's explaining what he meant by the Seaside Pacific
Oh my
Northwest
God.
show in July in Seaside.
We going to Seaside in July?
He's pointing. He's pointing to his girl. We should probably point that out.
Dakota is my girl, let's be
I
honest.
Oh.
I can be pretty. It just
I can be
doesn't
pretty.
take A lot of
I can
waxing.
be pretty.
I'm going to
Jesus
see
Christ.
the dude in the middle do a Steven Seagal impression.
Ah!
Didn't I fucking tell you? If I ever get a
See,
celebrity thing, it's like,
I'm
oh,
not-
Steven Seagal.
I'm
Like,
not-
huh, ha, who's that? Ha, ha. All right, that's it. I don't know. I don't even know what his voice sounds like.
Well, you just give me a pool cue and you start fucking racking.
Yeah, who's
people.
got a pool cue? All right.
I mean,
God damn it.
about an hour ago on the cigar live stream, he was like, "That's the reason I don't shave my beard because no one will shut the fuck up about Steven Seagal." and
Yeah,
then,
thanks.
and then here we
Appreciate you,
go.
airhead guys.
Here we go. 45 minutes later,
I'm a kung fu guy, but I'm a cop. I don't know.
it's a keto. It's a keto.
Aikido. I'm an Aikido guy.
Useless. Yeah. But the impression was pretty spot on, really.
Yeah, yeah. All
Oh,
right,
no,
there
they
it
like are
is.
fucked.
There it is. You guys are fucked. You better get them arms checked out, man.
Oh, we got Frosted Act coming here.
What?
What's the,
Jack's in the house.
Holy shit, man.
what is the
What's up, Mike?
biggest EDC?
There's only
you've
one
seen?
answer to this.
That dude with the giant mitts with that custom Bowie?
No. It's got no. An EDC. Well, I mean,
It's a Spot XL.
yeah, we're gonna go cold steel for sure.
Absolutely.
Oh, that-
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
That big fucking swoopy
Yep.
weird son of a bitch. That's gotta be.
You can
it.
get like 4 hands on it and still
Yeah.
be good to go.
Yeah. It's like a hand and a half sword.
I mean, one of those round eye knife and tool blades.
Oh, the
The
recats?
Yeah.
The Seafoos.
The
Yeah, the
Seafoos,
Seafoos.
yeah,
The recat
Seafood,
Seafoos.
probably.
They're big, but the cold steel is bigger for sure.
I like the round eye knife and tool. It's just a white dude with an Asian wife. Calls his company Round Eye Knife and Tool.
Oh, shit.
Although I like to think that tool is the other meaning. Round eye knife and then this fucking tool.
Seafru is coming in saying his favorite stupid knife is the Cold Steel Twist Master.
I know what that was at one point. Why can't
Yeah,
I picture
it's
that?
fine.
Why can't I picture
Yeah,
that in my
it's
head?
stretching my memory.
Yeah.
I'm
Cold
resisting
Steel's
the
version of an
urge
open
to. It's a what?
Cold Steel's version of an open L.
Oh no shit!
Yeah.
Cold Steel's version of an open.
Oh yeah,
L.
because the Twist Master.
Yeah,
Yeah. Of course.
With definitely a black nylon handle. I
yeah,
remember it.
yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
Where's Miss Lori? She's having fun, and we'll be back next time.
She's having fun as
Wow.
like we're fucking not.
Yeah.
I think she's out in the valley. So
She has a friend
she's
of the
not
birth-
having
She has
fun.
a friend with the birthday. She's doing birthday
Oh,
stuff.
yeah, doing birthday stuff.
Weight-wise, the Spartan Harsey is my biggest knife. A little milling would go a long way.
Spartan Harsey. I like Harsey designs. I like
Yeah.
Spartan construction quality.
Yeah, the Forge is
Decent.
great.
Decent call. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
So, what's happening?
I think he's more like, what's happening right now?
That's what my take is.
I think that was I think that was in
Parties-
response to
Hardy's answer is accurate. Yes.
Great
Yes.
answer. That's for you.
Fuck are you guys doing?
That's a yes.
yes.
Arrowhead guys, you just squint, pretend you know everything about everything, and say incredibly rude things.
Oh, that's Steve
Dude.
Seagal.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
well, you obviously don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Well, and then you grab somebody by the hand and then twist their wrist around. And then you sit down in a chair and do this.
Yeah, actually, the fact that I'm sitting down is a Steven Seagal impression right there.
Is it?
Just climbing.
Is it above the? No, I don't think it's above the law. There is a movie where he actually has a fight scene where he's sitting in an office chair.
I don't know, dude.
I shit you not. There is a scene in one of his movies where he's sitting down in an office chair having a fucking fight.
Only Jackie Chan can do that credibly.
Only he can do it and make it look fun. Steven Seagal just makes it look like, man, I'm a little sleepy.
He's sitting, but he's
Mind
still
if I
tired.
sit?
Sitting, but still tired. Like, yeah.
Fuck.
All right, back to knives.
Mr. Wilcott's coming in again. If I had to choose between desert heat or swamp heat, I definitely choose the desert heat. Can't stand humidity.
Yeah, I probably would too, to be honest.
Yeah.
Dry heat. Yeah.
Damn straight.
Airhead guys, nailed it.
You're welcome.
You did
You're
it.
welcome.
I got that shit a lot when I lived in Phoenix. We were like, oh, but it's a dry heat. But so's a fucking oven. You still cook a turkey. in it.
Exactly, yeah.
It all sucks.
But like at least like you don't get out of your car and like walk 10 feet and you're like wet.
Well,
Sweaty for
but
no
here's the
reason.
thing. So I grew up in. So we grew
Missouri.
up in
Yeah,
Missouri,
Yeah.
and I didn't realize until I moved to Phoenix you could wear jeans more than one day in a row. Because in Missouri, like you wear jeans, and like the second day they're just all
Oh,
saggy and sloppy, and they weigh 4 ounces. They
Yep.
weigh 4 pounds
they get
more than they
heavier
used
every
to.
day.
Salt
And then
shaker.
and then I moved to Phoenix, and I was like, these are still pretty decent. I'm gonna wear these tomorrow.
Yeah, right? Exactly.
I didn't realize that was a thing.
Oh shit.
And up here we got the wet, cold, dry, cold.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I wear jeans like 4 days in a row up here.
Yeah.
So on that high note.
All right.
I didn't mean that to be a point. Fuck.
Oh, finally, we're saved by the comments.
There's one
Yay,
left
by
about
the
that,
comments.
Hi.
We're in Missouri. I'm in KC.
Oh shit. Okay, so just outside of Liberty, near
The freest county ever.
no, it's actually Clay County. Liberty is oh man, give me a second. I'm drawing a blank on the town in never mind. Go.
I'm from Springfield. I was born and raised there. I moved up here when I was 23 a million years ago. So.
I was actually born in St. Joseph and grew up in Liberty, which doesn't mean anything to anybody here. But if he's in KC, he'll know what that means.
Colorful filth knife? Question mark? Death.
Yeah.
Oh, look. Sorry.
So I was so I got 6 prototypes ready to go.
Yep.
I was questionable on quality control. So Dakota and Lori gave it a go the other day, gave me the thumbs up. So I think prototypes are a go. So they'll be assembled and ready to go out, hopefully in about a week.
For your favorite influencer personality or Paul to show off to you.
Can we tell them that it's a Shorogora? I mean,
It's a
Yeah, we're
Shorogora.
doing a Shorogora custom. Yeah.
$1,500.
Yeah, no. For the low price of $2,700, we're doing a custom titanium Shurigorov. No, I let it slip on Chuk's live stream the other
So you're
night.
saying it's not a Kershaw blur?
It's unfortunately it's not a blur. You know,
God damn it.
Great night.
because the
Great night.
leak is so much better. But if you want to know what it is, you got to go watch.
You gotta watch Chook.
Chuk's live stream from Thursday night, and I accidentally let it slip what it was.
Michael.
I know, and I didn't even realize it, and I said it, and Chuk goes, "Oh, that's what it is," and I was like, "I can't believe I did that."
So in order to know, you have to like and subscribe and all that kind of stuff. Chook's Outdoor Adventures. That's.
Let's see here. That's super close. Gladstone question mark.
Oh shit! My favorite thing about Gladstone is that's where Showbiz Pizza was when I was a little kid. So we used to go out to Gladstone and hang out at Showbiz Pizza with
Showbiz.
the little bear that played the drums and shit.
Oh, shit.
Loved Gladstone. Hell yeah.
Sounds like Five Nights at Freddy's.
It was very much so, which is why I don't like that movie.
Hardy's chiming in here. Mike sounds like the guy who did the dramatic voiceover for 90s movie trailers.
In a world. Yes.
Yeah.
Can we
That
hire
was
you?
really fucking good.
On point.
James Hunt coming in here. Yes, that's the scoop on the filth.
What's the
Mm.
He just got the scoop.
Yeah, he was probably knows.
Yep.
Sorry.
You wouldn't download the car.
Oh, I definitely would. You wouldn't download a car.
in a world where most people shit on Ohio?
It's because of all the trains. Like, let's be real. This is why.
I don't know. I lived close to it. I don't know.
So
So
close to Ohio?
Missouri. Yeah, lived close to it.
That's
lived
not close to
That's
Ohio.
a little ways away.
It's
So-
compared to here.
I mean, lifestyle.
Well, anywhere
Right.
compared to here is close to
Okay,
Ohio.
but like,
Wait,
lifestyle-wise, I understand that, but like proximity-wise, there's no fucking way. It's not close.
Wait.
Wait.
Never mind.
There are 8 states that border Missouri, and Ohio is not even in the top fucking 20.
Bro, I'm from Missouri. You think I know this shit? Like,
Hey, you know what? At least you didn't call it Missouri.
Missouri.
I want to punch those people in the fucking face.
So Dave's already chiming in before this fucking monologue. He's like, okay, as a born Alaskan, why do people shit on Ohio?
Because it's round on both ends and high in the middle.
Roll Tide?
I mean, if there's a
Roll
second,
Tide.
okay, well, that's not. That's
All right,
not right.
the peanut gallery says roll tide.
If there's a
Which
second
is
Florida,
so-
it's
which
Ohio.
Which is so far off.
Here's
I
the
love
knife
that.
cast. We're over
Roll
here.
Yeah.
It's the Ohio State.
The Ohio State Crimson.
Definitely because of Cleveland and all the, well, I'd say steamers, but yeah.
What's the mistake by the lake?
That's Cleveland, isn't it?
Is it Cleveland
Yeah,
or
that's
is it
Cleveland.
Cincinnati? I don't know.
No, it can't be Cincinnati's too far south.
That's right.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's got to be
Yeah,
Cleveland.
it's got to be
mistake
Cleveland.
by the
Yeah,
lake.
it's gotta
I
be
guess-
Hey, Fleet of the Cleve. Is that what it is? Everybody wants the Fleet of the Cleve.
Cincinnati is not bad, actually. I like Cincinnati.
I have to say it's probably because of college football and just people outside of Ohio are more clever.
People are outside of Ohio are more clever.
With making shit fucking phrases that trashes them because Ohio can't have any comebacks for that.
All right. Anyway.
Anyway, stop shitting on Ohio over here. They're having enough problems as it is. Like, they don't need this.
Cleveland is the mistake of the
Yeah.
lake.
There we go. All right.
That's Dakota's third child.
That is
Oh, damn, dude.
You take it back on Arthur. Arthur's a fucking saint.
That cuts deep.
Sorry.
oh my God.
Jesus.
That is ice
It's
cold.
a defenseless child, you monster.
That was good.
Oh,
That
damn.
was
I'm glad
good.
you found it funny. I took a risk on that one.
That was
Well, 'cause honestly, he doesn't know who your third child is.
I have
so
no
he
idea
just
which
made
one
it
it
up.
Cincy is great. Cleveland can fuck right off.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
I don't know. The only reason why I know what Cleveland, Ohio is because of Drew Carey, honestly.
Oh, I only know because of the Bengals.
Well, the Bengals are Cincinnati.
Oh, my
You mean the
God.
Browns?
The Browns.
The Browns.
So we're going to go back to knife stuff, and we're going to do Sharp Bevel's pocket dump. Back to task. Mike, you go first.
No,
Jesus.
I refuse to go first.
Oh.
Because I have a surprise.
Oh! He told me about the surprise at like 10:30 a.m. And he's like, why would you tell me so early?
I had
Yes!
to swear like 4 people to secrecy.
God
I
damn it.
gotta go last.
I'll go
Are
first.
any of them at this table?
I'll go first.
What?
The 4 people.
No.
They're all
Okay.
okay.
It's everyone but me.
No. In fact, I knew who was going to be at the table, so I
Oh,
specifically
you son
did
of
not
a-
show them.
Chad?
So I've got to go last. Chad has not seen it.
Shit. Okay.
Nope. It's Valley employees and Lori are the only people that
Oh,
have
God
seen it.
damn it. Okay.
All right. So I'll go first.
Okay.
So I've got my Tiffany Malibu.
Ooh.
Stick it in the table.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sticking my head on the table.
Just like that. And then I've also got my tactile turn pen in bronze. Click, 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 click. And Chad's handing me something suspiciously. No.
It was a
Okay.
Don't
well,
take,
Spyder
don't
Coat
take-
military.
Don't take anything from Chad.
it's oh god, that you need
Come
to
on.
oil that.
What are you, Lori? You can't just take shit you're not
do
carrying.
your own pockets. Don't accept
It's
gifts
your
from
own
Chad.
pocket.
Quit taking
Chad,
it from Chad.
bugger off, dude.
I've also got my Lynch pry bar.
That thing's pretty badass.
It's the no. I think they call it the No Doors Closed version 1.1.
I am actually kind of jealous, and because
It's-
you've been carrying this, I kind of fucking want one.
The bigger ones, though, like the all access pass,
Yes.
is not as cool as that.
I agree.
Oh, yeah.
And it's because of you that I kind of want one of these. Well, Hardy first. The first
Hardy,
time I
yeah.
saw him is when Hardy brought him in,
Yeah, he's got.
and
cool.
I dug him. And now that you've been carrying one, I really appreciate him a lot. So you and Hardy, that's a
I,
nice carry.
I opened a door forcibly with a deadbolt. It worked great with a rock. And then it's opened a shit ton of beer bottles, and it's pried some stuff loose on my Jeep. So it's worked great.
All right.
And
So
then-
if anybody wants to steal a
Pick.
right-hand drive postal Jeep, this is the universal key.
It's parked right out back.
Yeah.
Seriously, it's there right now. We're all in the basement.
On the first Saturday of every month, there is an unattended Jeep out back.
Be forewarned if you steal it. 1, you're going to burn out the clutch. 2, it's got 3 stick shifts. And 3.
Not only can very few people drive a stick, you know how many people can drive a stick left-handed?
Yeah.
Almost nobody. I mean, it has its own alarm.
It's got a 2-speed rear end. So,
You
like,
hear grinding from down here.
I'm more
You just go
concerned.
out there and it's smoking and it's 3 feet away from the door.
Yeah.
But no one's around.
Yeah. And they just got out, pissed, and left.
That's already
Yeah,
happened
shit.
once. And that guy's not been around for a while.
Sweet. Who's next?
I'll go next. I'm here. I got
Go,
okay.
Lord
So
Ben.
Go for it.
we're doing the 308. It's nothing that you haven't heard of before or seen, but I love this big stupid knife. It just my hand loves it. That goddamn flipper action. Big wide blade. Yeah, I love it. And then also, you know me, I'm the cigar guy. I got my Zycar Deep V cut here. VX2, I think this is what it is. But man, if you're a cigar smoker and you want a good V cut, you could do worse than getting one of these Zycar Vs.
I will say it's nice enough that we borrow it from you all the
Yeah,
time.
I cut all of my cigars, and you guys cut all of your cigars with it too. Yeah,
To the point where it's starting to slow down.
I need to take it
Packed
apart
it
and
with
blow it
so
out.
much
Yeah,
tobacco.
yeah, it's cut dozens, if not hundreds, of cigars. But yeah,
Is it drop shutty?
yeah, it is.
Probably,
Oh, yeah,
a little bit. Oh yeah, there it was.
Good.
Drop shitty.
I don't know, man.
Please don't say that anymore. All right. Who's next?
A-star.
I'll go next.
Oh, no.
Marty.
You guys saw that I bought the new Microtech, but what I showed up with was this guy.
Oh.
My Benchmade, which
Man.
Top down.
these guys
Optimus.
bring it back to
Nice.
perfectly sharp every time, which I love. I don't have to spend hours on my
That's a
Sharpening
user too.
system
You can
at
tell
all.
Yeah.
you use that fucking
That
knife.
was the
Yeah,
that was the
that's a tool right
second
there.
that was the second Benchmade I ever bought in this exact configuration with the black
Yeah.
on black. Second Benchmade I ever owned in my life.
I heard a rumor that it was developed for the Rangers, but I don't.
Hmm.
You can't quote me on that for sure. But I mean, it's got the thumb support on the back for deep stabbing motions.
Those are my favorite kind of motions.
Right. It's been back to Benchmade through you guys before for both the opening springs, and a belt clip.
Dakota's really killing it.
Dakota, are you all right now?
It's just not in focus about the thing.
Don't worry about it.
The funny thing is they said they sharpened it on the invoice, but they did not. They definitely did not.
And they may have tried to, but
Yeah, it's all right. We can take care of it.
But my new
What's-
pocket rider just bought today. You guys saw earlier.
Hell yeah, dude.
it's a
Microtech.
beast. That's
Very
a
Bad
cool.
dude on all the
Very
way.
cool.
Awesome.
What's the knife that you have that you broke the tip, but you don't want to fix it because it's a great screwdriver also?
It's China Spider Co.
Oh, sure, yeah.
That I bought you guys probably more than 10 years ago.
Oh, shit. Nice.
And I
Damn.
threw it into an oak pallet and it stuck and then fell over.
Ah, shit.
So I just profiled it off straight so it would take a slotted
And so
screw.
now it's your flathead.
Yeah, so usually
I can respect that.
Yeah.
usually the Benchmade rides in the front pocket, Spider Co rides in the back pocket. So I'm ready for a slotted screw anytime or a pry, whatever. Yeah.
Cool.
Wow.
And what else? I got my tactical glass breaker
Oh,
screwdriver
nice. Yeah,
from probably Amazon. I'm not sure. My buddy gave it to me. But it's got a pressurized cartridge so it rates in any angle.
Oh,
and-
yeah. The space
cartridge.
bed.
Right,
Yeah,
space
space
and
bed.
cartridges. So I love that. And that's all I'm willing to show you right now.
Nice.
I like
Big
that
out.
answer.
Pretty clutch.
Yeah, I got a couple of things. I carry this as much as I should, but I've got my
Jesus Christ.
Benchmade prop perder. Is that too crazy?
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
you don't carry that very often.
Not
That's
too
true.
true. S90 carbon fiber with my antique green hitch and timber slip. Love that thing.
Let's go top down.
Yeah. There. And then this has kind of been a frequent flyer for me on these things. No choil, Fullard XM18. I did recently do it up a little bit with the copper hardware, and I also found a copper liner for it, which is a little harder to
Very-
find. So
Very nice.
still deciding what to do with that in terms of like a titanium scale, but really pleased with it where it's at right now. That's all I got.
Okay,
Let's move on to Michael.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna need a top down, sir.
Mike
We
with
will.
the big
So I'm gonna
reveal. The big
I'm
reveal.
gonna do my pen. So it's a brass tactile turn shorty.
Bronze or brass, depending who you ask.
Brass. And then I got a combat Shodan.
Okay, you're not about to do what I think about to do, right?
And then
No.
so what
No.
everybody is expecting is everybody here, aside from you, knows that I have a hinderer. And it's supposed to be a G10 scale. But it doesn't have a G10 scale.
What'd you do?
It has a custom
Holy
mammoth.
shit!
Yeah, full custom mammoth tooth scale.
That is
Damn.
baller right there.
That I gotta say I'm very proud of this because I did not plan on doing this, but I was in the workshop in the Valley store the other day, and me and Lucas needed to be on the same piece of equipment, and so I had about an hour to kill. So it took me about an hour to get that done. I did a red liner. I had to re-anodize the titanium liner, so I think it turned out. Pretty well.
There's no focal length on it.
All right.
Check the Instagram.
You want me to focus
So-
it real quick?
The problem is I fucked up and I accidentally made sure that this tooth scale
There we go.
cannot
Got
be
it.
separated from that titanium
Oh
liner.
shit!
So if I want to ever change this out, the titanium liner and the tooth have to go as one
Well,
piece.
if you go with a tie scale, it takes the place of the liner. So
Well, and the reason I didn't do a tie scale is because all you motherfuckers have a tie scale and kept pressuring me to get one. So I thought that was pretty dope.
yeah,
That's
can I
pretty
see
awesome.
this thing?
I thought it matched. The screws almost kind of disappear in there.
Woo!
Thought it looked pretty dope, pretty shiny.
Yep.
Anybody who's not already doing this, if you're watching this, pinkies up. Full pinkies. Yeah.
It was. I actually.
that is dope.
I honestly thought this would take me. 4 or 5 hours to do, just because when you drill into and have to countersink tooth, it chips and breaks and fucks up. And I just got really, really, really lucky, and it all worked out. And I was able to shine it and countersink it. I sunk the screws a little more than I would like, but you got to keep that tooth proud, otherwise it chips and breaks out. But I think it worked out real well. I'm proud of it. I
You
like
should
it.
be. Yeah, you should be.
Absolutely.
And so now I'm thinking I'm gonna have to pull this off and put it onto another hinderer and sell it. And anyway,
Oh, no.
If you need
I
a,
kept that a secret from everybody.
if you need a liner, I think I probably have one.
Okay. All right.
Well, that was a bombshell.
That's badass, man.
I'm proud of it.
Table.
You should be. Yeah, you're
Well,
really
I think the bronze and the colors of the
It
two
goes really well together.
it worked real well.
Yeah,
Anyway, sorry.
nice.
I don't mean to be all fucking.
That's
No,
pretty
no,
badass.
We do have a question from JDM here. What made you decide on LMAX for the Amakini chance of a crew wear version? Maybe? I don't know.
LMAX, because we always used LMAX and we have a relationship with Bowler. The problem with crew wear, Maximate, and those kind of things is they're so popular, the waiting list is huge. Like we are already developing a new 204P knife, and the waiting list is a year long. We talked about getting some Maximate, and it was over 18 months the waiting list. So that's kind of the problem is it's so popular. Good luck getting it. So we have a 204P coming out, but we've been on a waiting list. It's going to take a year. I think we're probably 4 months in right now, but yes, we'd love to do all of that. If you want to put in a good word to the manufacturer for us, we'd be happy to exploit that, but that's the problem.
Hardy coming in with the comment that everyone else feels. Damn it, Mike. You guys getting any closer to doing a folder? Yeah.
Just had this conversation with
A person.
a person and another person,
With a man.
all local, in the works, and literally like design, the 3D renderings already done. It's all been sent to the machinist. The machinist is working out the logistics of getting it done. Very, very, very much in the works, and working on keeping it very, very inexpensive. I mean, more so than like cheaper than the Hinder in my pocket, cheaper than the Curtis that I used to carry. We're trying to keep it very affordable. M390 titanium, all high end, as inexpensive as possible. We are working on it as hard as we possibly can.
Ty's chiming in here. I'd like the Malibu's with texturing. Reminds me of a golf ball. I remember your golf ball texturing that Chad recommended. Crashed
GTA.
the
Crashed the computer 3 times.
Yeah.
Thanks, Chad.
No problem.
Oh, good.
Crashed the computer 3 times.
Lori's not there. All the knives get stuck in the table.
I am continually impressed at how easily you do that every time.
This knife is a fucking laser.
I'm not doing that with my
I
combat.
just didn't carry it for a while because it had the Cerakote on it, but now that the Cerakote's dirty, it doesn't matter. Let's see here. Is Chad the one that sounds like a girl laughing in the background?
Yes.
He
Yes.
sure is.
He sounds like that all the time.
Motherfuckers.
He sure is.
You got him to snort. It's a good day.
Can you dig it?
Ashtray cam.
He's not wrong.
In without knocking.
Yeah,
IWK.
that's your primary. Yeah.
How you guys light your cigars? Matches or lighters? Lighters.
I go lighters. Matches are cool, but sometimes I just need to get it done.
Wait. Pipes, matches, cigars, lighters.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've had friends who have done like light the cedar on fire and slowly light your cigar, and it's just like, you know, it doesn't change the cigar experience really, and it just takes more time.
We do offer that though. If someone comes in and buys cigars and they want cedar lighters, we do offer that.
That camera's res is like 480. I know, I focused it. This is an old comment. Dakota, add a Tiffany knife to my next order. Will you get me get out of jail free card with the wife?
No.
That's Mike McCormick. That's
I know.
busted. All right.
Yeah, no, like if you want like a Robin's Egg Blue Cerakote, just talk to us. Like anyone can get that. It's not rocket science or rocket appliances.
Although if we call
It's not rocket appliances.
And it's not rocket appliances.
if we call it Tiffany Blue, we get sued though.
Yeah, no, it's Robin's Egg.
Robin's egg. There you go.
All pry bars I've gotten for free, and they just sit in a drawer and use.
Put it in your pocket, man. You'll use it more than you think.
Yeah, start breaking into more houses, and you'll be good to go.
Ty knows what he's doing.
Come on, man.
He's fucking
Do
with
some
y'all.
sketchy shit.
Haven't you ever wanted to steal a Honda Accord?
You can start Dakota's Jeep with it right now.
It's right over there.
Would you like?
No one's watching it.
If you'd like a geotag, I can give you the coordinates. It's right there.
How conductive is titanium?
Not.
So you wouldn't be able to jumpstart a vehicle across a solenoid?
No.
Okay. Well, then no, you
No, it
wouldn't be able to
doesn't,
do
it
it.
doesn't conduct that way.
So bring your screwdriver.
Bring your screwdriver.
Bring it and a big ass glove, like a welding glove.
Nah, just
Bring
good
another
handle.
car because it's probably not going to work.
Bring another Jeep, because the chances are it's not gonna run.
Sure, guys, just shit on Cleveland. Fuck all you fake ass bitches.
Honestly, Will, when you don't come in today, you're dead to us.
Hey,
Yeah, you're dead to us, man.
hey, Will. How many
Thanks for that
stickers are on the
Modelo
back of your Subaru? Because I bet Ben's added a couple since you checked last.
You should probably check them. Top down cam, that is. Yeah, I know.
So wheat, you rat bastard.
Okay.
He's talking to Mike, I think, for your scale.
Ah,
I'm assuming,
all right.
Yeah.
That mammoth liner is the best.
And he amended it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, mammoth scale. Yeah.
I'm a little proud of it. I didn't mean to brag, but I was kind of.
I mean,
It's
it's
pretty
pretty
dope
dope.
about that.
Yeah.
I mean, I had an hour to kill, and I was like, "Well, I'll start it. We'll see where
You
it
did
goes."
that in an hour? Like, that's
Actually, it took me just shy of an hour and a half.
fucking great, man.
Yeah.
Skills.
Which I feel real bad about because we have a couple of crooked rivers waiting on ivories.
Yeah.
But the problem with the crooked rivers is like, yeah, I can do the work quick, which I did the other day, but Cerakote. It needs to be the
Yeah,
liners
there's a
need to be
lot- yeah,
Cerakoted,
yeah.
the bolsters need to be Cerakoted, so I'm waiting on that. So anyway,
What testing did you do on the Ilmax for the Amok?
well, we send it out. So the same thing we do with everything else. Chook was one of our testers. I mean, we gave him an N690 prototype, and we'd already done that before with a lot of the guys that would take the Mac out and go skinning with the Mac.
Mhm.
We'd send them with a Muck as well and just tell them to beat the shit out of it. And then when we redesigned it for, instead of a hollow grind, redesigned it with a flat grind, gave one to Chook. And also, I take one hunting with me every time I go out to Kodiak and beat the shit out of it as much as I can. And I just like LMAX for that kind of big beater thing. It's a great steel to just beat the shit out of.
That's tough shit, man.
It does.
Yeah.
It holds a really good. Oh yeah, man. I
File
wish we
cabinet.
could bring the file cabinet over here and show it how many holes are in the file cabinet.
Actually, if you look at one of our old videos, you'll see us throwing Amucks and Severances at a log ground, and then they decided to take the old file cabinet, put it in there, and we were just pinning it into the file cabinet.
And we refused to quit until we stuck one, and I think it took like 2 hours.
There's like 30 fucking holes in the side of that.
I can't
goddamn
believe
thing.
that file cabinet doesn't just collapse.
It's over there. We'll show you when we're done.
We definitely won't.
Ben, not again.
You know what? Maybe it's stickers. Maybe it's something else.
Dave Olcott, hey, talked on the phone on Friday with one of you guys. Fire Steel, not sure if payment went through or not. Also, the Fuko, bloody awesome. Edge still held after fucking around with the bone and all that.
Nice.
Mhm.
Talked on the phone. Was that maybe you?
No.
Have you seen the video of the Big Sean out in the Valley store? We gave him the Fuko and told him just like, here, please beat the shit out of this. And he sticks it in a log and takes a round and just bats it like 60 fucking yards. Like it just disappears. So he puts a GoPro down and sticks it in a round and just bink, and it just disappears. And then he goes and finds it in the woods and comes back and sticks it again and does it. He does it 3 times and just bats this bitch into the wood. He comes back and is like, okay, it's good.
Yeah, it'll do.
That'll do.
Yeah.
My stuff meets very well. No, you're
That's
you're
an add-on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the Fuko, the first Fuko we did, the Fucko, it's
Yeah.
doing pretty good. Seems
It's
to be-
tough. It's tough as shit. I did not expect it to be what it was, but man, it's a tough ass knife.
It's nice and thick, and
Yeah.
steel. Just
Well, it's small grind, so it's like it's a fucking pry bar with handles on it.
I mean,
It's kind of heavy, but I kind of like that about it.
the thickness you guys did inadvertently made the blade geometry just like it slices, but yeah, you can use it as a pry bar, all sorts of stuff.
I like it a lot.
It's a chunky piece of N690.
Well, it's kind of like how the Riot was. Like, I didn't expect the Riot to be anything. I didn't expect the Fuko to be anything, but they're fantastic knives. I didn't think they would be. I mean, not because of quality or anything, but just like design and use wise.
What's the gray beard modification about on the Mac?
Well, the gray bearded Green Beret likes to be able to strike steel. So he wants hard edges along the top and along the butt.
Mm-hmm.
Also, when he uses the knife, he uses it way forward in his palm. So when you're skinning, I like a little bit of kick out in the bottom. So when you're pulling back, I get that little resistance. He doesn't like that because he's not primarily using it for skinning. He's using it for tooling.
Mm-hmm.
And so he doesn't like the little kick out. So we grind that off and then make hard edges on the back and hard edges on the front so we can strike a steel. We originally designed the Mac to have those hard edges, but I got so many customers coming back and asking me to soften those edges that we soften them by default. And if somebody wants them hardened, now they can opt into that.
Okay.
That's kind of that.
That's a good explanation.
Yeah.
We got James Hunt chiming in here. That's what she said.
Should we drop something that is related to that? But I don't know what it was.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Who knows? So about the knife world.
This goes back to the knife world.
Back to the knife world. What other projects do we have going on in the shop? Do you need to news?
Yeah, I'm going to go piss. I'll be right back.
All right. Oh. So while he's gone, we're going to go completely apeshit.
Mike,
Back
we're
to
gonna
Steven
go
Seagal.
Yeah.
It's a keto. It's a keto.
It's a keto.
You're perfectly safe.
Jeez,
Oh
He's
my
not,
God.
Well, I'm trying to not.
All right, I don't know what's new and cool.
Well, I have noticed that we've gotten those Chavez's in, which is not necessarily new and cool, but it's new and cool to us. We're currently in talks with a bunch of other manufacturers to get some new stuff in. Blade show's coming up, but as far as I can tell, nothing new's really been announced that they're going to display.
Yeah, it's going to be a minute for that. And I think it's like we really are dealers for like so many brands that it might not seem like we are if you come to the shop, but like it's all a game of like getting as much as you fucking can right now, because people are sending 2, 3, 4 knives out in a shipment, and then they're gone in a day, and then we have no other knives,
I will say the semi-new Strider ProTech collaboration, the PT, that's pretty hot stuff, especially in the Magma cut that it's in.
Yeah, really hope they do an SMG version of that soon.
And then it seems like ProTech's for their premium steels going away from 20 CV and going to Magna cut.
Yeah, they're pretty much all in on Magna cut,
Mm-hmm.
but a lot of brands are.
Their new Malibu's Magna cut, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted the one that left the shop. I'm a little upset about that.
I think Half Face next year is like switching entirely over to Magna cut as well, or maybe later this year, actually. But,
yeah, and then we're actually a dealer for Half Face as well. Apparently,
there's around the country. So.
We used to be the one. Now we're one of like 5.
Yeah, like 4 or 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're still the main one, right? Like we have more products.
We have
on
more
shelf.
inventory than anyone else other than
them
themselves. So.
And we got those the disaster folder and the crow folder. The disasters seems to be the one to have.
I prefer it, and they both went super quick. So I think we're down to maybe 1 or 2 crows, and I think that's about it.
I don't know. Like I would like the crow blade in the disaster chassis, but I don't know if I want to spend $1,000 and find out if I can switch blades.
Yeah, not necessary.
I don't know. Maybe we should shoot Andy a message and be like, new custom.
We got here.
Dead air. All right.
Where we got David.
Oh no, that's
Bottom.
that's what she said. All right, Dave Wolcott coming in again. With the Riot and Severances, we'll be back on the shelves anytime soon.
That's such a challenging question.
Yeah, so the Severance is a metric shit ton of steel. and it has to be in a very specific thickness. So it is a bet. We think that the need for that to be in the market exists, and that need will fulfill our orders. However, it's a risk, and it's a very large financial risk to bring that fully to production. So it's one of those things that we want to do, but it's kind of like Ford building the GT. It's like, it'll sell. Yeah. Do we know it'll sell like fucking gangbusters? Not necessarily. And if it doesn't, it kind of hurts. So we're waiting until we reach a certain size and a surety before we go that route. As far as the Riot, I believe it's just a steel thickness that we're trying to get a hold of, and it's just goddamn impossible.
I do have an email into Bowler as of Friday, so we'll see what the response is. But I kind of sent it late on Friday, so we'll see. As long as the steel is available, we'll do it.
What's the chances of us getting any 15V Spydercos? There's
Very-
15V?
Yeah, it's very good. We have orders open for PM2s and Shamans.
Did they just skip 4 and go straight to 15?
I don't think that's the way it works, but yeah.
Okay.
But yeah.
Is it like 15% vanadium?
There's a 10V too, though, so they kind of.
Is it 10% vanadium when they do that, or?
Yes, I think I believe it is. I know 15V is 15% vanadium, so I'm sure that's what that is responding
So you're
to.
saying if I get like a 90% vanadium blade, it's obviously better than the 15?
A 90% vanadium blade? Jesus, man.
It'd be unobtainium.
Could you look a little more put up with him?
Sorry. So yeah, but Hardy, to answer your question, yes, PM2s and Shamans are on order with Spyderco. So.
Skipped one here. What's all this hubbub about Magna Cut on deer?
Well, we're doing some riot. Well, can I say that?
No. We are doing some limited edition riots in Magna Cut.
For charity.
Yeah, it's probably not going to be available to the public. It's going to be like a custom thing we're doing for a specific event. Other than that, I mean, I really like it, but getting it is ungodly expensive. Even the customs that we're doing for this event, it's a loss leader. I mean, they're crazy expensive, especially in riots. Which riots you have to buy 1/4-inch steel just to make a riot. So we need a plate not that big, but a 1/4-inch thick to do 6 riots, and it's ungodly expensive. We could probably, if we wanted to go direct to the source and buy it in bulk, we could probably do it that way. But it changes it from, we can do 6 next month if we pay a shitload of money, or we can do 200 in 2025 if we want to make them affordable and make them a thing. But so many people are clamoring for that steel. It's just not possible.
Straight from the horse's mouth. Do y'all know who can do a reblade for a CRKT knife? Probably CRKT.
Come on, why you got to be a
I
dick?
mean,
I'm not.
Well, no. Wait. Do you want a completely different blade?
but I'm
Do you
assuming
need
like
to
a different
replace
steel.
a factory one? Do you want to regrind? Do you want to reprofile? Depends on what you want, Ty. Specify a little bit. We could probably help you a little more than Dakota.
Yeah, I'm not helpful.
I'm helpful.
There is also a 10V blade steel.
Yeah, like I was just saying, there's a 10V as well.
Spyderco versus Benchmade. Which is your favorite?
Benjamin.
Benchmade.
I
I have a hard time picking Spyderco. I mean, how much inside baseball do you want? Like, how much
Yeah,
shit do you
that's-
want to talk?
Mhm.
Like, I would like to shut my mouth. I like the steel options that Spyderco offers, and then I'll kind of stop talking right there.
Yeah, that's about right. So Benchmade all around.
Benchmade's pretty dope.
If
Yeah.
I'm not looking for hefty support in a call line, I'd go Spyderco. If I'm someone who's going to want my blade serviced frequently, I'd probably go Benchmade. But again, like the price points speak to that. So like,
I
if I'm
tell my wife
spending-
that a lot too. Like, I need my blade service frequently.
You're not wrong.
I rolled my eyes for her.
Text her.
20V is the highest they've been able to go, but proved to be too chippy.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You know what? Let's just go 90. Let's make an X-Acto knife that snaps off the minute you try and use it.
Perfect. Let's do it.
Can't wait.
James Hunt. Damn you, Mike, for getting that no choil slicer. That scale, though, is sweet.
It will probably be for sale soon, if I'm honest.
What do you think you'll charge? Just for curious.
Well, I got to be honest. It's the scale itself is going to be probably about the price of the knife. And I don't mean that as like trying to like market it or anything, but
Yeah.
I mean just what I had to waste and how much time it took me and all of the shit I had to throw away.
So
It'll probably be it'll probably almost double the price of the knife.
double plus 20%.
No. Well, I mean, so it's a $450 knife. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if it would make it $850, $900 knife.
Mhm.
Because if someone wanted me to do it for them, I mean, the just because I got it to work doesn't mean I can get it to work again and again and again and again. Like I just got lucky. But there's so much waste that goes into mammoth tooth. I mean, if you look at, sorry, I don't mean to monopolize this, but if you look at, eat a dick. Right. But if you look at like these little, but if you look at these little bitty pieces in between the edge and the screw, the chances that the chances that those didn't break off and crumble and fuck it up, that is like 1 in a million. I got so lucky. I can't believe this worked. So generally what would happen is you would make this and that would break and that would break and that would break and you glue it back together. And then when you flatten it, that would break off and it would shoot across the room and you got to go find it and then glue it back together. Anyway, it'll be expensive.
There you
Don't
go, James.
do that.
Oh,
I mean, if he can't, he should be able to.
Hardy's saying so. S45 riots then.
Oh, I would love S45.
That would be a great
riots.
steal for a riot.
That would be
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
I love S45.
Or S45
Really,
Max.
really. The problem with Crucible is ungodly expensive. I don't know where they get off.
On their
I know where they get off. At the bank. That's where they fucking get off.
It's demand, man. It's there. It's there.
I love S45, but fuck, Crucible is
Yeah.
expensive.
Which brand of knife you personally have is the red-headed stepchild? For me, that's the Svord peasant knife.
Mm.
It's good, but nothing remarkable.
Which one's the other one?
Oh.
The ice cream,
Yeah.
which I forgot when we did the.
Yeah, you just said dump. Yeah.
Well,
I like it.
that's the redheaded. That's the redheaded stepchild for me. Because obviously I completely forgot about it.
For me, it'd probably be the Benchmade Tango Flipper. I really enjoy it. It's a great knife, but it's such a thick blade stock for such a small blade that it's basically a wedge. So it doesn't cut anything great. The
But
blade
Dakota-
geometry is just crap.
Dakota likes them thick,
Yeah.
That's just how it goes.
I mean, you know me. You know my family. You know how it works.
So I have to
Thick.
go.
Oh, MD's here.
Thick.
I'm out, but
Yeah.
cheers.
There's more.
At least 2 C's.
3 preferably.
I know, like it's such a great knife. Everything about it just screams to me. But like, I try and use it for daily tasks, and it's just, it's a fucking wedge. It has an edge, but like it's just so thick that it just kind of rips things apart.
I just can't take anything you're saying seriously anymore.
What about you, sir?
I also enjoy at least a couple C's.
Okay,
Yeah.
Alistair, what redhead stepchild knife do you have besides the mermaid?
That's what I was gonna say.
The mermaid?
My dog Lizard. He's a redheaded stepchild.
Oh, I love lizards.
Oh, Lizard's the shit.
What about you, Marty?
Anybody who doesn't know Lizard, I feel bad for you.
Go to no, that's Instagram. She was featured on there today. So,
Yeah,
She was also on Reddit, If you have
Oh,
wares,
that's true.
if you have
She
wares,
blew up on Reddit. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
What about you, Marty? Do you have a knife that's like your redhead stepchild you just beat the shit out of, but like you're like, ah, man.
Not exactly. My Benchmade is my beat the shit out of knife, but it's solid. It's always there for me. It never fails. If it does, it goes back to Benchmade and they fix it. So
That's good.
I can't complain on that. Other than that, there's some Chinese made stuff that's been given to me that just sits at the house because Benchmade does the job.
Okay.
You'd be hard pressed to not pick that one up, Brent.
yeah,
Yeah.
I can agree with that.
So JDM, what about a 1/4 inch thick Amaken L-Max? Well, you can buy an Amaken L-Max right now. It's slightly thicker than that, but not by much.
No, it's thinner than that. A 1/4 inch thick that's a tall ask. So the reason why is because you buy steel by the pound. So an Amok at 0.2 is significantly cheaper than an Amok at 0.25.
Okay. Well, there you go.
I would like one, but I mean, it just becomes a monster, especially with the thicker handles. It just becomes unwieldy.
To everyone except Dakota, reblade like a custom blade for it, so completely new steel.
Yeah, it's kind of shitty.
I don't know, man. Like that's a tall ask from anyone to make a factory blade knife, but custom out of a new steel.
I mean, it depends too. If it's like some random Sierra KT and it's not like super popular, like putting all like the effort into making a custom blade for that is just a tall order.
Well, I mean, just to heat treat it, you're looking at $50 just to heat treat it. So you're looking at a $40 knife, and just to heat treat it, not to mention the grinds, everything else. I mean, you're probably looking at a $200 blade to put into a chassis that costs what, $35, $45. It's you gotta weigh the pros and the cons.
We got Ron here. Can you guys regrind a flat to hollow?
I highly don't recommend it, and we can, but we're not willing to. The reason is we're just too busy. We used to do that kind of stuff. We just don't do it anymore because we're just too busy. But we can put you in touch with someone who can.
Yep.
Sorry, I don't mean to keep fucking with you.
Reach out to us at general@northernknives.com.
We have a couple of local knife makers I know and I trust and do very good work, and we can put you in touch with them. But we would not be willing to do it just because we just don't have the time.
Let's see here. We also have Mr. Miller coming in. The TRM Adam is his redhead stepchild.
Well, he's a Hinderer man now, so of course.
Best pry bar shaped knife. Wouldn't that be the Benchmade with the pry tip?
The boost. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
3V boost. Yep.
With the best grind. They call it the offset.
Yeah.
The offset grind.
Opposing bevel. Yep.
Right.
Yeah, but it's a best grind. But
Yeah.
for
We've
sure.
reached the top of the hour here, so we're going to answer a few more questions and call it a night. We've got Dave chiming in here. Bronze washer folder or bearings folder? Which is your favorite? I go with the classic bronze washer himself.
Bearing, man. I gotta go bearing all day.
I do too.
I gotta go bearing all day.
I do too. So like specifically like this guy, I had they come on bearings, put on our washers because I thought it was gonna be great, and I ran it for like 6 months. Like thing was gonna break in, and
Move
it
a
was
little bit further forward. people
fine,
see it.
and that but I went back to bearings, and they're just better. They're just better.
Well, what I like about bearings is you can just crank that pivot down as much as you want, and that will center it.
Yeah.
And that just makes, that makes it.
Yeah.
Because everybody cries about centering a blade, and I guess I get it. I don't like that everybody cries about centering a blade.
It's gotta be bearings.
I kind of don't care.
Yeah.
Honestly, I didn't give a fuck until I started working here, and I still don't. Like, it opens, it closes, it's nice. I don't care.
Bearings.
Yeah, I guess.
Bearings. Bearings.
Bearings.
Bearings.
Let's see here. JDM coming in. Just kidding. I have an Amaken L-Max I've beat on, and it's never chipped on the edge. Good for you, man.
Good. And if it ever does.
The
Let us
Amok is
know.
a flat grind? It sure is.
Yes.
All right. So that's the last question for the evening. I appreciate everyone tuning in. We'll see you guys on the first Saturday of, Jesus Christ, April. And we will get you answered on your burning knife questions. If you have any additional questions we didn't answer here, feel free to email us at admin@northernknives.com. And as
You're going
always,
to get him if you email at that.
and I actually read them and try and help. And as always,
Send
Hell,
shirtless pictures to him.
yeah.
No, wait, naked old men.
Naked old-
Oh, please.
Shirtless old men
Please
pictures to
send him
Dakota.
pictures of shirtless old men.
Fuck
Yes.
you.
I am begging you, please do that.
Go for it. And as always,
Good night, everybody.
all hail the algorithm. Like, comment, subscribe. Punch that like screen. See you guys later.
Just punch it.